Hey everyone! Oh my god, how the fuck long has it been? It's been like maybe, I think the last one I made was like in November. My god, that's a really long ass time. But anyways, I have just felt like the need to make a video and just talk about shit. And I thought about this one thing that happened to me many years ago that I was like, oh my god, I have not told this story before. It's not really a funny story, but it's a story I do feel like sharing because I think it's important. So let's just get right into it. Okay, bitch, I love you. How are you? Great. Okay, let's move on. Anyways, so when I was, I think, going into my junior year, I was going into my junior year. Okay, so it was the summer before my junior year of high school, and every summer on 4th of July, my high school has a 4th of July summer celebration kind of carnival where they have rides, there's games, and there's a fireworks show at night, there's bands playing. It's a really big deal, and it's like basically like a whole summer reunion. Schools, other schools come, my school's there, so like literally you will run into anyone that you know, people you hate, people you love, friends, get together, blah, 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 you know the shit. Anyways, so I had always been going every year because it was a fun way to catch up with friends, get on rides, have a great time, gossip about who looks ugly, who gained weight so far this summer, who got with who over the summer, like a quick catch-upper before the real school year starts. So anyways, so when this particular year, I arrived with my typical friends that I went with every year. We're just chilling, we're minding our own business. We're just in our own circle, in our own world, not minding about anyone else walking around. We don't care. Then all of a sudden, like, we're in like this huddled group. It was me and like 4 other girls. And all of a sudden, I hear from behind me, walking this way around me, I hear someone like say something, like it sounded like a cat call to one of us. And I was like, I'm sure it's to one of the girls. And then they come face to face to me, and it was this cholo. I don't want to generalize him, but he was pretty much a cholo. He was a cholo who just got in my face, started to harass me, started asking me if I was gay, and I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck's going on? And me and my friends are just shook, like we're literally just like, and so he just keeps asking me, are you gay? Are you gay? And like at this point, I'm like speechless. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are you? So I kept asking him, I was like, who are you? Do I know you? I don't even know you. And he just kept getting in my face, and I swear to God, I was about to die, bitch. I literally could have died in the year 2013, but I didn't. Anyways, so he literally was just getting up on me, and then all of a sudden, like, my 4 girlfriends, like, make, like, a force field around me, and are just like this, and they're just like, leave him alone, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck? So I'm trying to see if anyone else I know is around me, or if anyone's noticing this, and I see, like, this group of people from far away, who I guess were his friends, just looking and laughing. And like, mind you, the girls who were looking and laughing were fat, had Sharpie eyebrows. They just did not know what the hell to do with makeup. I mean, if they would have been nice, I maybe could have helped them with their makeup, but no. They looked a pickle. But I guess pickles act in picklery way. Anyways, so I'm trying to figure out, like, if I see anyone. So I see from literally in that direction, like 20 feet away, is my best friend and my other friend, and I'm trying to get them to be like, bitch, hello, can you come help me? I'm about to die. I'm about to get my head cut off. Can you please come over here? They were trying to figure out like what I'm saying. So then finally I just like, girls, let's just go. So we start to walk towards my other friends who are over there, and he starts to follow us, and I'm like, bitch, can you leave us alone, please? And then I'm just like, bitch, I'm just trying to get away, trying to get to a bigger crowd where there's light and anyone else can see us. And then all of a sudden, I notice that he stopped following us, but I see one of my classmates who I rarely talk to. I didn't, I had like a hey, how are you thing with here and there, but never really got close to. I see him standing in front of the guy. His back is to me. And then all of a sudden, I just see the cholo just go away. And I'm like, what happened? So then the guy, my classmate, comes up to me and I was like, I told him to leave you alone. And I'm like, where the fuck were you during this whole thing? I did not see him anywhere near this whole area when it was happening. But oh my God, that guy who I rarely talk to, didn't do anything for, just a hi here and there, saw what was going on, stepped in, and told the guy to stop. For all we know, the cholo could have had a gun on him, could have had a knife on him, whatever. Could have had anything on him. And this guy was brave enough to tell him just to back the fuck off. Like, I wasn't doing anything to him. Why are you bullying him? So I was just so relieved. I was so shaken up. Like, I literally just left. I remember going home, I went straight to my dad's room, and I remember telling my dad, like, I almost could have died today. Someone came up to me and harassed me for no reason, didn't know me at all. And, you know, this was like my first-hand experience with being harassed for just being myself. And I think that it's ridiculous that we live in a world it still happens. And, you know, I always thought that I grew up in a pretty accepting school environment in a town that was pretty accepting, and I thought like maybe something like that wouldn't happen to me, even though I had been warned many times prior that, you know, if you're going to be open at this young age, people will not like it and people will do things to you. And boom, bitch, someone came up to me and told me didn't like me just because of the way I looked. I didn't even say a word. I didn't do anything. He literally just saw me, thought I looked gay. He was right. Came up to me and just felt like he needed to do something to me just because I was being myself. Ain't that something? But you know what, bitch? It taught me to be stronger. It taught me to really embrace who I am, even though I was pretty out and pretty fucking gay at that time. It really taught me to just not give a fuck and really push to be myself. And now here I am. You know, now I'm performing as the queen, you know, here and there at a nightclub. I'm doing this show. I am not afraid to be yourself. You should you should never be afraid to be who you are just because someone else doesn't like it. You should always be cautious and always respectful of other people around you, but that does not mean you have to completely conform to everyone else that is around you. You should always stick to yourself. So, yeah, that was a pretty scary experience, and I'm glad I had friends who were there to help me, and someone who I barely knew helped me. It's, you know, God was definitely on my side that night. And I have not gone back to that carnival ever since because I kind of hate everyone that I went to school with now. But regardless, it's not my thing anymore. I mean, I'm older now. I can do other things on 4th of July than to be at my old high school. So, but moral of the story is love yourself, be yourself. And, you know, there will always be people who will not like you, but hey, as long as they're not paying your bills, it shouldn't matter to you. And if they are paying your bills, bitch, get a damn job and pay your own bills. End of story. All right, guys, well, thanks for listening for this story, and I hope to see you guys very soon. I'm going to try and make more videos as much as I used to. I just got to think of more stories that have happened. I'm like all over the place with performing, I'm moving soon, craziness happening, so... Anyways, guys, have a great week, and I love you.